The Halo Infinite technical preview has come and gone, and now it's off. What are we supposed to do? Just go back to Halo MCC? Act like it never happened? I need the commando rifle. I need the grapple shot. I need to drop slide. So today we're talking about that technical preview. The good, the meh. And please fix this before the next one. Guys, we got to finally try Halo Infinite out. And I didn't think I'd be coming into this weekend seeing so much optimism from you in the comments of the last video. And on Twitter, it seems like the overall buzz is super strong for this game. And if you got the chance to play this weekend, do me a favor. Leave a comment down below. What did you like? What didn't you like? I read everything down there, you guys, so please let us know. But overwhelmingly, man, the movement in Halo Infinite feels good. To me, at least. I think that base sandbox design feels fantastic. And after getting the chance to try a few new maps, as well as the grapple shot, there's so much here. There's so much here for cool, crazy plays. I mean, did you see Twitter this weekend and just how many insane clips were being thrown out there? Obviously, we're playing bots. It's not the same as the PvP window that happened for 2 hours last night. Late on a Sunday, 343. I was not paying attention to that. I was eating dinner, man. By the time I came back, the window had closed. So I really do look forward to the next test where we actually get to try out that PvP. Gonna throw this out there. If it's a smooth launch with no network issues and a lot of the tech stuff that they were having problems with this weekend, if it has none of it, this will easily be 343's best game. And if it's content rich too at launch, best game since Halo 3? I don't think that's too much to say. Now granted, think about the games that came out between Halo 3 and now. But really, that's where we are at, man. It is so relieving to know that Halo Infinite is good and that people like it so far. That is a huge sigh of relief, especially after the last few years with the just slight showings that we've seen, the very little marketing that we've gotten to experience thus far. Overall, man, very, very strong potential here, and that's the best that I'm going to say. On the meh side, the thing that really stood out to me this weekend was trying to get into matches, not the best. Kind of frustrating, queuing up and then not loading into a dedicated server. I had some friends who were getting in all the time, others who were having no chance getting into matches, and it just seemed fairly inconsistent. I understand. It's a tech preview. It's a 2-month-old build. I get it. But we are operating in the space now where a game like Apex Legends just stealth launched on all platforms. I'm not going to say totally worked, but you're in this environment now where the expectation is super high that when a player searches and queues up, that they're going to be able to get into matches. Again, it's an unfair criticism. I get it. It's a tech preview, but I'm just trying to speak as if I was not from within the Halo scene. If I was somebody who just played Warzone or somebody who just played another one of these bigger games like Valorant or CSGO, who wanted to try it out and it's just no, I don't really need to spend 20 minutes queuing over and over hoping I get into 1 out of 4 games that it, connects me to. I'm just saying before the next flight, as this thing scales and expands, whatever you can do to ensure that matchmaking runs a little bit smoother would be phenomenal. And then finally, hey, please fix this before next time. Stop funneling people through Halo Waypoint. That was a huge mistake because, man, it took me 2 hours of trying to load into Halo Waypoint just to get the Steam key, and that left a really sour taste in my mouth. Better solution? Spread out the timing. Send the keys out, but don't turn the servers live. Period. If you want people to check out the game, why not give them a full day to install and then let people know servers are going to go live at this time on Thursday or Friday? That will really help people in all the different time zones. That'll help players, not just content creators, know that you can get the game installed with due time and then let the flood rush in. No pun intended there. But seriously, I mean, that's how the game's going to be at launch anyway. People are going to be able to pre-install this thing. It's not going to go live till a certain time. Why not stress test it in that manner instead of Halo Waypoint, where if you guys were trying to get in there to your insider profile or find your Waypoint message to get your Steam key, it was disastrous, dude. Waypoint was just unusable for most of the evening, and people were getting their codes really, really delayed. Great opportunity for them to stress test, but overall, maybe not the most optimal way to do things moving forward. So overall, to wrap the conversation up today with you guys, I'm very excited. And I don't think I need to spend 20 minutes talking about design principles or my opinions of XYZ, because frankly, 2 things, everybody. Number 1, we're mainly playing bots. And yes, it's good to provide feedback, and that's what these previews and flights are for, if it's constructive. But the amount of hot taking that immediately flies right after these things, it wears me out. I don't know if I'm just reaching a point in gaming where I care less, but you got to play this thing against real people for a good long weekend before you can really throw too much design critique at it. That's just my personal opinion. Yes, always voice your feedback in a constructive way. Can't we wait until we actually get a real PvP weekend before everybody has to start like tearing this thing apart? And that's sort of the second thing for me, man, is like I am just looking forward to a fun Halo game at this point. And I don't want to be a game designer. I don't want to be a game critic. I want to just play something that's fun and enjoy something new in the Halo universe. And that goes for like every franchise I'm really playing right now. Now, granted, if this thing was way off the mark and it felt like it was going in a crazy wrong direction, I may feel differently. But no, I think this feels awesome. And I think they've got a really good game on their hands here. The most important feedback points for me would just be change how you handle the flight invites in terms of getting out Steam keys and stuff to people. Fix that matchmaking experience, and also folks with certain, series of cards couldn't play in this one, like GPUs couldn't play in this flight. Resolve that. Then come launch, make sure it's content rich, man. Content rich, smooth launch. You've got a recipe for a sweet Halo game here. And that makes me really happy, and I hope it makes you guys stoked too if you are some of the longer term like Halo subs on the channel. Shout out, dude. These are the good times. These are the good days. Let's hope this continues and we're entering back into a really strong era for Halo. With all that said, thank you guys very much for watching. Thanks for the support on the channel. I can't wait to talk more about Infinite with you guys. Hopefully play with you guys in this next flight whenever it's going to be. And hope you have a really good week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.